goodness. So yeah, so I'm doing the Jeans Friday thing today, feeling good. It's good. So, how are you? God, it is Friday already, May 8th. What on earth is happening in real time in the COVID-19 nightmare that we're all navigating? Just the most interesting time, the year 2020. Of hindsight is 2020. Look what we've done to Mother Earth. Mother Earth is lashing back at us and kicking our butts, and she is telling us clearly, get it together or I will kill you all. So I hope you got your 100th monkey download on that, and I am sending out more to you guys. Thank you for reaching out to me about the all natural, safer for your body, safer for your home, and the environment products. It's I'm on it. I am, I promise. It's been a really busy week. You know what I've been doing? This is so fun. Random fun fact about Sandy is good morning. Oh my goodness, how fun. Is that my dad is the animal control officer here in Fort Nelson, Northern British Columbia. And my life growing up, my dad was the senior conservation officer and a special constable cop dude. And my mom was court administrator and justice of the peace. So I grew up in this very law-abiding, very strict, under the thumb world. And so with my mom being health, immune compromised and vulnerable in all of this, I do all the shopping, I do go to the post office, do all of that, banking, everything for my parents. And my dad doesn't feel comfortable dealing with people as the animal control officer. So he has engaged his daughter as the actual official assistant. And this happened a while ago when mom's health, the hospital stuff, where, he taught me whatever I need to know, and then he would hand me the phone. And this is so great because it gives my dad purpose in his world. It's amazing in his late 70s how having something to be responsible for and going out, they call it the Paw Patrol, and he takes my mom and they drive around looking for stray dogs and cats and raccoons and whatever. We don't actually have raccoons, I don't think, but squirrels, whatever. And so yeah, so anytime that I am taking the responsible position of the animal control, so when my mom was in the hospital last October and I drove through the night and I was awake for 41 hours, if you guys were on that nightmare journey with me, my dad handed me the phone and said, I can't handle this. I am so stressed. I am like, here's the phone. And I was like, absolutely, Dad, hand it over. Got it. And I got a call like within 15 minutes that a child had been attacked by a dog, if you can imagine. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, got it. I'm on it. So I dealt with that. But the last 2 days, there has been 2 or 3 calls each day. And it's been like, somebody got bit by a dog and a dog attacked another dog. Like, they're big calls. So yeah, anyways, random fun fact. Sandy is out there chasing down stray dogs. Whatever it takes, right? And real estate, of course, is still hopping along, but this is my passion. So thank you for hanging out with me. These courses and these new coaches that I have, oh my gosh. Who had got on the scale this morning or has been doing nutrition or entertainment? I have lost 5 pounds. Seriously, I'm like, what? Like, I had lost 2 like last week, and I seriously have lost 5 pounds. It's really hard for me to lose 5 pounds at this point, just because I've lost 70 pounds before, right? And that last, 5 to 10 is brutal generally. And I was like, oh my God, like for me to lose 5 pounds in a month would be like, seriously. And I mean, I've been drinking wine, but I've been walking lots and stuff. So yes, so make sure you're doing it. And, right, you guys? Water, 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 water. Most important thing in the universe. Nutrition. We are made up of water. Make yourself do it. You will love it, because I swear this is probably the thing, because I used to drink probably 3 would be an honest statement in a day. And now I concertedly have been drinking 5, which makes a difference in your level of hunger as well as just in your ability to flush fat in every aspect. And then the twisting stuff, yeah, oh my gosh, I think my waist is smaller than it's ever been. I'm like, woohoo, go Sandy, you are like, yeah, this is good. So that is not what I wanted to talk about today. So yesterday, if you were on my Facebook page, I made a post about mental health, and it is the most not really talked about thing out there. Is, you know, last August when I was challenged to tell my story, I was like, nobody wants to hear how I cried for a year, how I stayed home in the dark and felt anxiety to even go to the grocery store because people would actually say stuff to me like, what are we gonna call you now? I'm like, Sandy, how about Sandy? And it's like, yeah, but you were like this, like, and it's like, whoa. So very real for me. So when people struggle and people are in a hard place, you know, I have freaking been there. That is the truth. And I know how it feels to not want to get out of bed. And I know how it feels not to want to shower or get dressed or eat a damn thing because you feel so shitty. And I know what humiliation and all those things, the feeling of failure, I freaking know. So healing your heart, guys, seriously. So in that year was when I found my energy coach and Jared Hewitt. And if anybody wants his information, you can't join him right now because CCU, which is Conscious Creation University, is his first 6 months of the year, but then he does monthly. And it's like, I don't know, $197 a month to be part of his later on. Like CCU's much more expensive. I don't know, it's probably $300 a month or something in CCU, but it's a lot more delve into the energy world, into your masculine, feminine, inner child, and balancing all your energies and just forgiveness. You know how I talk so much about forgiveness, forgiving ourselves. Good morning. Hi. Forgiveness of our own, because, you know, nobody is perfect or even freaking close, right? And we have this level of expectation that is like somewhere over, up, you can't even see my hands. And it's like, and we don't expect that of anybody else. We just expect that of us, right? We know that other people, you know, yeah, it's okay. You don't have to. We would never treat our best friend like we treat ourselves, ever, right? And so that is, but it takes time and it takes commitment and it takes daily work on your heart and on your own stuff, right? And there are people out there to help. You know, therapy, right? All the cool kids get help because, you know, it's like going to the gym. Oh, I went once. I should be good, right? It's like, no, you need to show up for you. You need to show up for you so that you can mend this heart inside of you, so that you know that you are perfect exactly the way that you are, and that your journey is exactly what it's supposed to be. And looking back or looking forward is going to kill you, because that is where depression and anxiety live. And it's not easy to live right now, to be present in every moment. It's not easy, but it's worth it to show up for you. So if there's anything I can do to connect you, my psychologist, you guys, is off the chart. My energy coach. I have the resources. I don't get referrals for you doing that. I don't get paid if you reach out to me. It's because I just want you to feel. It was in my darkest year that my realization of the pain that I carried my whole life, and I didn't bring a Kleenex. in my um, Sandy was an ugly, wait, it wasn't Sandy was an ugly baby, it was Sandy was an ugly baby. And I had no idea. I had no idea how much that hurt me. And not blaming. My mom is incredible, and she, you know, she struggled, and now she's so content, and you know, life back then was really hard. But yeah, you know, so my mom my whole life would tell anybody, you know, my boys, they were perfect. Black hair, blue eyes, black hair, green eyes, porcelain skin. These babies were perfect. And then we had Sandy, who was carrot orange hair, stood straight up all over, see-through skin, and we had to put her in pink because she was our only girl. And it was like, when that train hit me of the pain and the shame and the embarrassment and the I don't know, I guess it would be blame of my mom, you know, and just feeling like she was always angry and jealous and weird and whatever with me. And it's like healing that, like actually healing that and letting it go. And what Jared does, he works like right back to conception, like right back to redoing, like just redo it and having a new story. And so, you know, our story that we tell ourselves is like, you know, my little 3-year-old that is not good enough, right? And you know, understanding that she's there to protect you, Sandy. And it's like, what do you mean protect me? Well, if you were good enough and people treated you badly, or you were abused or whatever, if you were good enough, how shitty would that be? And you would be miserable. Instead, you are this grateful, giving, loving person. So be grateful, but tell her it's time to grow up and meet your 90-year-old sorceress in the middle at you. And know when you go to that conversation of if only I was enough, he would have waited for me, or whatever it is, right? Whatever your story is. If I was enough, you know, people would treat me better. Or if I was enough, it's bullshit. You are enough. You are enough. You're already enough. And that authenticity, when you can find who you really are, because most of us, I didn't have a clue. I honestly didn't have a clue. You know, bankruptcy was the biggest gift that has ever hit my world. It decimated because it was time to put those pieces back together in a new version. And damn it, top of the mountain. Top of the mountain. So I hope that was a deep Friday message, right? It's like, oh geez, Sandy, show up and make us dig deep into crying. Yeah, it's really not fun, but it's worth it. Like that healing your inner child, that is the biggest, most important, number one health hack to the most happy, successful life. I promise you. Good morning. So reach out, tell me if you need me, tell me what I can do, because I'm here for you. I will connect you with a resource if you are ready, and if you're not, just process. This is process, guys. Nothing's going to happen overnight. And I hope you are doing the showing up for you and doing that. You know, we've got some great new rituals and we're working towards non-negotiables, guys. So this is going to become cement in a new habits, because the healthiest, most vibrant people are the people that are the most successful in every arena of life, in business, in relationships, in community. You must put your health, because I know we're 41 days into this and I'm still on this pillar, and I will circle back to this repeatedly, and at the end of this 100 days, you will have the tools I promise you to a billionaire mindset. So have a magical, magical rest of your day. I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me. We will talk to you soon. Hey, good morning. So great to see you.